Hello again YouTube from the Turbo Cave. I have a GT28 exhaust housing here, and this one is made for the happy Chinese people in their democracy or whatever that is. And one of the issues with these castings, well, this one is modified by me, but one of the issues with these castings is the wastegate port is either very small, it's something like 15 millimeters, and the exhaust side of the wastegate, where the flap comes, this corner is usually razor sharp and there's some burrs in it. So what you want to do is take a rotary tool like this and just slightly go over this edge, the inside corner here, and deburr this, make a small radius on here, because that is the most common failure point on these housings. They will tend to crack because there are stress risers. Sharp corners are always a stress riser, and with heat it can induce cracking. So radius this corner, and if you have a very small hole in here, make it bigger and make a new flapper valve on it. This one has actually pretty decent sized port, but all the edges were razor sharp. Even the inlet from the volute side was very sharp. So I just took the rotary tool and radiused that edge inside here. It was very sharp. It was like it was milled through. Not made in the casting process, and they milled it either bigger or they made it entirely on machining. So yeah, the other thing that I usually do is let me see if I can point somewhere. The tongue here, this is also very sharp. It's a sharp cast line, and sometimes it's razor sharp, sometimes there's a little radius, but I radius it this way into the volute, and also the corners I radius these here and here, so you don't have a stress razor that is going to induce cracking in the housing. And in my case, when I make this radius, there was a sharp corner, I radiused that down into the volute, so we can get a little better flow out of this. But yeah, these are the main concerns about these Chinese housings, and do not trust the AR numbers in here. This is exactly the point in these ones. This is a 84 size housing, but they have a 64 in here, or 82 size house, 0.82 I believe, because I have a 0.84 housing, and that is smaller than this from the inside and from the outside, and that I have measured, and it's in fact 0.83 something, 0.63 something, and this is 0.80 something or 74 or something. This is not 0.64, this is bigger. So it doesn't come as a surprise when you get a housing and the AR numbers don't match. Don't believe these numbers. Try to cross-reference the housings with an original Garrett housing, and you can tell by measuring the volute and what the AR size is. But yeah, the Chinese make a copy and they don't give a crap about the numbers on it. They just make a casting, mold and cast it, and it just happens to have whatever numbers were on the machine at the time, what they used the mold previously. But yeah, these are interesting little details on the housings. But yeah, take the flappers out, measure, port, and so on. But yeah, that's it for today. If you have any questions, put them down below, and like, subscribe if you want to, I don't care, but share the videos. Have a nice day, bye.